I wonder what the champ has to say.
He just put the whole WWE locker room on notice.
Just another perk of being the champ. And like it or not, CM Punk just made an emphatic statement.
Whoa, the champ put his foot down and proclaimed victory ahead of his next match.
A champion always knows how to handle pressure.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Xavier Woods, representing the New Day, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
The WWE Universe more than ready to see this one start. This is going to be good. A man who always considers himself main event material, an uncrowned champion. He wants to show exactly why here tonight.
We are about to see something good.
And his opponent from Amsterdam in the Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds.
If you listened to After the Bell this week, you know this is a match I've wanted to see for quite some time, and it's almost time to start. This guy presents a high-pressure situation for Kofi, but remember, that's where Kingston shines brightest.
And here we have a superstar who's been grinding his teeth at the Performance Center as of late.
Yeah, a consistent work ethic is what you're talking about, Michael. He's not someone who will rest on his laurels.
He never has been, and that dedication is what puts him in position to win tonight.
And then we have the always exciting Kofi Kingston.
Despite all of his dancing and goofing around, you always got to hand it to Kofi. He knows what it takes to get things done in the ring. Whether it's in solo action or teaming with one of his New Day buddies, you know Kingston is going to put on a show.
Collar and elbow tie-up.
Being driven back and is getting cornered now.
A step up enziguri.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Boom! Did you hear the impact?
Turn off the lights.
Oh!
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Ooh, harsh kick.
Locking up with one another. Driving them toward the ropes, looking to keep some control. That just knocked him a bit off balance.
Yeah.
He goes for the quick pin. No trouble kicking out of that one.
He wasn't even close on that pin attempt.
Boom! Kofi Kingston is a savvy and explosive competitor. How do you counter him in the ring?
By slowing him down as much as possible. Ground Kofi with big attacks aimed at his legs and midsection. That'll limit Kingston's explosiveness and make it harder for him to work off the ropes.
Roundhouse kick.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Vicious knee drop. Rocked with a knee lift and a poison rock. That's a prime example of pulling out all the stops towards the
On the apron.
Whoa, look out. Well, kicks like that are less about injury, more about insult. Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect.
Discouraging results for Kofi.
Yeah, these attacks are clearly aimed at slowing Kofi down and limiting his offense.
Picked up and being carried around now.
The fireman's carry.
Oh, jeez. Blatant disregard. Big shot taken. That one's going to leave a welt.
Kofi makes the climb. And now he gets back into the ring. Oh, he flips that around.
Kofi with the setup.
SOS!
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Gets the shoulder.
Somehow, some way.
Wow, what leg strength. Saved by a leg sweep there. Kicks it.
Wow, Kofi got all of it.
Looking for the pin. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
Oh, that was more than close. That was inches away from 3
millimeters. Are we going to see Kofi's best shot? Does he have what it takes to close this out?
His adrenaline is pumping right now.
The ref intervenes before that illegal weapon.
Schoolgirl!
A tremendous pinning combination.
And the cover.
He got him. Sneaky pinfall win.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
That came out of nowhere. And it... Here comes a truly dangerous pair.
Asuka and Kairi Sane ready to do damage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Kairi Sane, representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
The Kabuki Warriors are somehow both laid back and intimidating as they head to the ring.
But once the bell rings, Asuka and Kairi are both about as vicious as they come.
Asuka and Kairi on the same page, the same frequency, even the same wavelength.
And when they work in tandem, there is no team more destructive than the Kabuki Warriors.
Chelsea Green, Piper Niven, two women who are not here to make friends.
Who needs friends when you're destined for greatness like they are?
And her opponent, accompanied by Chelsea Green from Ayrshire, Scotland, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Piper Niven!
Green and Niven possess a continuity that borders the unorthodox, but when they focus on the same target, they get the job done.
Yeah, they're united by their desire to rule the women's division at any cost and make the entire WWE Universe miserable.
She had better be prepared to face an opponent in Asuka who is dangerous and off-kilter, both mentally and physically.
And we've got the ever-dangerous Asuka in the ring tonight.
Well, Asuka's always been a tremendous threat in the ring, but now there's something even more sinister behind her actions. Asuka's not going to hold back when it comes to asserting herself at the top of WWE.
Yeah, so we really need to worry about anyone who stands in Asuka's way.
And Piper Niven looks just about ready to destroy anyone and anything standing in her path here.
Yeah, Piper is always ready to get the job done no matter what. This Scottish powerhouse is not someone you want to get on the bad side of. Ooh, what a forearm club. Locks up. Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock.
Hoping to end it early.
Beautiful.
Might stick one.
And the shoulders up. She still has a lot more in her.
Collar and elbow. Whoa, boy, making a statement with that shove.
Picking up speed off the rope.
Oh, hip drop to the gut. Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious.
I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
And come on, was that really called for? Niven throwing caution to the wind.
Her moment could be at hand. She's ready to attack.
Up high. Nobody home.
We know that Asuka has more than enough fighting spirit in her core. Is that enough for her here tonight, Corey?
Asuka's fighting.
Lift off. Missile drop kick.
Into the cover, looking for the win.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Keeping a loss at bay for now. Oh. my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Foot just stomping down.
Got out of there at the perfect time.
Take down.
Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
Boom! Boom! Ooh!
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Soaring. Oh, the high risk pays off. Came down like a lead balloon.
2. Sends off the 3 count.
No celebrations yet.
It's a strategy here as she goes up again.
She is slow to get up, and she won't be able to work from the top.
Has an answer for Niven. Snap there. Gonna follow it up with a... Just like that. She turned it around. Asuka setting up.
Hip attack. Following it up with the cover.
There's 2. Breaks the count.
Obviously still has some fight left. Sudden kick connects.
Looking for more damage here.
Release back suplex. And she's only taking more damage at this stage.
As deep as this.
Arm wringer. Oh, there it is. The Asuka lock is in. Oh, Asuka lock. Asuka lock.
This is agonizing. It doesn't take long to snap a joint.
Oh, look at this. Oh, just breaks the grip, delivers an elbow, and just like that, she's back out of it. Sent right into the corner.
Asuka turns it around.
Asuka looking to go airborne. From the top. Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now. She just will not go away.
Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects.
From the apron. Whoa, what a landing.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. This fight has to be seen to be believed. Who will prevail?
True greats are at their best when their backs are against the wall.
Look at this. And completely missed the mark.
A brutal impact after taking a gigantic gamble like that.
Strong takedown there.
Piper could be moments away from being beaten.
Asuka! Asuka in control! The Asuka lock! The Asuka lock!
Her opponent trying to hang on, but the Empress will tear your shoulder apart. No one gets out of this.
Is there any way out? Can they do anything to break the hold? And they do!
Getting her set up for something.
She's gonna try it again.
Will that stop Asuka?
2. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
You can never underestimate the will of Asuka. The desire of the Empress in full display with that kick out.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues.
Asuka timed that one well. She turns that attack away.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
And a victory. What a win. She picks win tonight.
Not a whole lot more Piper could have done in this match. She left it all out in the ring tonight and still came up short.
The unpredictable badass of WWE is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker.
Breakker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breakker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words, and he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Bron Breakker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Bron is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business. Technique, drive, on paper, all the attributes of a top talent.
Yeah, Bron Breakker just seems destined for very big things.
This man is invincible.
Dragunov's a man who struggles to keep his rage in check, but when Dragunov loses it, let's be honest, it's a lot of fun to watch.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
This dude is downright explosive, like a lit stick of dynamite with a very short fuse. This guy cannot let his focus get clouded against an opponent with the intensity of Bron Breakker.
So many words to describe. Ilja Dragunov, but the one that comes to mind for me is Survivor.
Yeah, Cole, Ilja has an incredible ability to keep fighting, even in the most dire of circumstances. In Ilja's mind, he's invincible in the ring.
That resilience and determination really have defined Dragunov throughout his career.
And then we have Bron Breakker, a hungry young superstar whose fast evolution has been stunning to watch. It seems like every time we see him, Bron is getting tougher, getting stronger, and earning more experience inside the ring.
Yeah, it's a scary thought, but Breakker really is getting better all the time. You blink twice and he'll have found some way to up his game. He is quickly becoming one very dominant superstar.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Slips out of the hold and applies a rear waist lock.
Turns it around with a chin lock. Oof, right on the jaw.
And perhaps that size disadvantage coming into play there as Dragunov is put on the defensive. This is an unwieldy attack from Bron.
Full focus from Bron.
Corey, Bron Breakker is an intimidating powerhouse of an opponent. How exactly do you deal with him in the ring?
I think you need to have a bullfighter's mentality, Cole. Focus on baiting Bron into overextending himself and making a mistake. He'll be seeing red as you dodge his offense.
Turns that in his favor. Oh, that'll turn your skin red. Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Setting them up for a double underhook slam. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Showing his determination there with that kick out. He quickly gets a
double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here.
Shoulders pinned.
What reflexes?
Looking for the pin.
Kicks out at just one.
Easy kick out there, but they'll get harder soon.
Looking for more damage here. Release back suplex. Ouch. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Getting set up in the corner now. I knew this match was going to be physical, but I didn't expect it to get this far.
What the hell are they thinking?
No.
Can he do it? A kick out before three.
The end was in sight.
Man.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Stepping out of the ring here.
Going up.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. And Dragunov is brought to a disadvantage now.
Dragunov has run into a roadblock. Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
And his body has to be in extreme amounts of pain right now.
And now heading back inside the ring.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Great possum. I love it.
He narrowly avoids the count.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Right in the face.
My God.
Oh, sits straight into the corner hard.
Oh, look at this. Measuring. He's about to unleash something big.
Will that stop Dragunov? Going right into the pin attempt.
2 count. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker.
A statement victory for Bron Breakker.
The fire that burns inside Dragunov was...
Took him out at the knee. Just doing anything they can to chip away at the base.
Diamond plate facial.
Dragunov steps down as hard as possible.
with such disregard for their opponent.
Repeated waistlock takedowns. Set straight into the barricade.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
He is a third-generation lucha star.
Back in WWE, now ready to position himself as the future.
Andrade is a superstar who possesses uncanny speed and ring awareness.
Because, Corey, this business is in his blood.
You're right about that, Cole. This is where he truly loves to be. A well-rounded competitor.
Yeah, Corey, when it comes to Andrade, it's really difficult to find a weakness.
Why Andrade is an incredibly tough opponent. Andrade loves to pay respect and honor his Lucha Libre heritage, but he's also supremely confident in himself.
Here comes KO!
My very first night on commentary was Kevin Owens' very first night in NXT. Since then, he has gone on to have a Hall of Fame-worthy career in a relatively short period of time.
A man who looks about ready to stun the world right now.
He's pretty much stunned every Raw or SmackDown superstar there is. A Universal Champion, a United States Champion. The list goes on, and Kevin Owens owes it all to himself.
Kevin Owens cares about no one but himself, and that's why he's successful.
Introducing the challenger. From Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade! And his opponent, from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens!
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment, here for the taking, the United States Championship.
The WWE United States title is on the line, a title with so much history.
Well, the winner almost becomes the defender of the red, white, and blue. Well, that is, unless they choose to use the title to insult Americans, as some have.
Hey, it's the title holder's freedom to do so, Saxton. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Flipping senton. Big move followed up with a pin attempt. Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win. Bam! Nice kick.
Boom! Backdrop suplex on a high angle right across the shoulders.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Impressive counter by KO. Kicks right to the midsection. Opponent dropped in the corner.
Mudhole stomping.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Uh-oh. Oh, my God, what a move. Oh, kick right to the gut. Corey, what's Owens got to do in this match to make it out with the win?
Well, KO's got to stay cool, Cole. He can't let his temper flare up, and he can't get frustrated with any perceived slights against him. He can save the hot-headedness for the locker room. Locking up with the collar and elbow. So much force there.
Forearm smash! Caught him with a big boot! On the mark. The challenger enduring the punishment.
Owens will be dangerous if he can keep dishing out offense like that.
Oof. Oh! He can barely gain his footing, and he has no clue what's coming. No! Slingshot senton, yes! And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy. Oh, look out!
Through the air, and connects!
From all the way up, wasted no time flying out to the floor.
Into the barricade. Attacks being poured on by KO.
Yeah, this is what happens when Owens keeps his cool, keeping control and not letting anything fluster him here.
And he gets set back into the ring.
We know what's racing through his mind. We can see a count out here.
Oh, right to the throat. Great move. The challenger looking.
Kevin Owens.
Crash landing.
Goodness.
Somersault reverse DDT. Spinning back elbow by Andrade for the title. New champ. Kevin Owens kicks out easily.
Too easily. He is...
Andrade with a double underhook. There it is, the message. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
There's two. Shoulder up before three.
This is complete insanity. Still holding on to the title by the skin of their teeth.
I think there is still some shock in the air over the fact that that didn't produce a pinfall. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Knees meet face. kick out.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Oh, he timed that counter well. Oh, he's got him up high. The fallaway slam. The challenger's looking down and out there.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Hung across the top rope.
Owens a little powerbomb. That's the hard-hitting offense you can expect from Kevin.
Uh-oh, second rope.
That might be the best moonsault ever. I agree.
Here we go. Cover. 2. And still in this.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, man.
A steady stream of moves taking out Andrade.
Owens is holding nothing back.
You have the sense that fatigue is starting to become a factor at this point.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a back. Andrade with a double underhook.
There it is, the message. We might see a new champion crown.
And staying with it, into the cover.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Kicking out at 1 after that is unheard of.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Uh-oh.
And Andrade gets that turn back on him.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Owens hooks it.
Stunner!
That could be enough to continue the reign.
Cover. 2. Wow, just barely making it out.
Simply refusing to let this opportunity slip away.
And who knows if there'll be another shot, yet you can't give up now.
And KO is pissed off. That kick out just lit an even bigger fire under Owens. Neither superstar giving an inch here. Oh, ouch. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out. Oof.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right. Listen to this crowd driving these competitors to leave everything out in the ring. I thought they were going to keep that up all night.
Up high.
Pop-up powerbomb.
Owens hooks it.
Did the champ just close this out?
Quickly transition. Shoulders are down.
Uh-oh. And with that, Kevin Owens continues his reign.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, Kevin Owens.
He wasn't giving up that title. No way.
The most lethal superstar in WWE history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 295 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
This may sound hard to believe, gentlemen, but I think Orton might have actually loosened up a little recently.
It's more of a relaxed confidence. Randy Orton knows he's at the top of the game.
Yeah, but let's not forget, Randy Orton can still go to that dark place when he has to.
And you don't want Orton going old school on you. We talk a lot about who is the best, but Orton has been in the conversation for a very, very long time.
How about over 2 decades of dominance, Corey?
Undeniably on the short list for the greatest of all time.
Straighten up, gentlemen. Here comes Ludwig Kaiser.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
A piercing look on his face.
No nonsense, all business.
You know, I was minding my own business backstage, and this guy stared me down and then yelled at me to move out of his way.
Bravo, Ludwig.
Well, this man will need some sort of answer from Randy Orton's quick strike attacks, or else this match will not last long.
When it comes to WWE, WWE's Apex Predator, Randy Orton's not about admiring how far he's come, but focused on what he still wants to accomplish.
Randy Orton somehow continues to get better, continues to stay hungry, Cole. He's found a higher gear we've never seen before.
The Viper has his sights set on reaching the top of the food chain, staying there.
And that brings us to one of the most stuck-up and self-serious guys around, Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser looks down his nose at just about everyone in the WWE. As far as he's concerned, his skills in the ring make him a cut above the rest.
And I'm not so sure Kaiser's wrong. His technical abilities inside the ring are absolutely tremendous. He's razor sharp in his execution and vicious in his intention. This is a guy who knows how to hurt people.
And Ludwig didn't find a defense for that attack.
Sure, he's taking some stiff shots, but he's still in this.
He puts him into the corner.
Boom! What an uppercut.
This is just establishing dominance.
Oh, what a stop right to the chest. Are you kidding me? Randy Orton has so many different ways to attack and punish his opponents, but Corey, what do you think will be Orton's greatest strength tonight?
Well, it's got to be Orton's ability to be 3-4 steps ahead of any opponent. Orton's as cerebral and methodical as they come, and that mindset is the key to victory in this one.
My goodness, that'll stop anyone. Timed his defense perfectly. Jarring European uppercut.
Suplex.
Looking for more damage here.
Release.
He's got him down. This could be it.
Kick out. Close to 3.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Into the ring again now. Single leg drop kick. Caught him.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Outright presentation of power there. This is a moment when you're...
Nice escape.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Propped up in the corner. Perilous position for him to be in here.
You know what, guys? I was afraid it was going to get to this point. Top rope! Super!
When all else fails, sometimes you just have to go the high-risk and hopefully high-reward route. We know what's coming next.
Oh, boy, do we ever. DDT by Orton. Orton right on the bullseye.
He's like a gunslinger, just having fun out there.
Looks like some words have been exchanged.
And body language is telling me they might not have been the kindest.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. All right, time for us to clear the way.
Already ahead of you.
Range down an elbow in retaliation.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Boom!
You just love seeing him get knocked out a peg.
Look at this now, draping his opponent over the announce desk.
Ludwig was ready for that.
A string of counters.
This is not something that is supposed to happen. Announce table should be a safe zone.
Not something you ever want to experience, but it's seemingly unavoidable in this line of work.
And going for the pin. Big victory tonight. Hard-fought win as well. You got to give him... Oh, wait a minute.
Hang on just a second.
Wait, you think they're here?
Wait, look out from behind.
Oh, no. This superstar never saw them coming.
Nasty assault. From out of nowhere. Pathetic.
The evil genius of the sky is here, and our reign of terror is about to begin.
A woman who has quickly taken control of the women's division.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, Iyo Sky.
Iyo becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Iyo Sky era, and you must understand Iyo will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Iyo is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
We are about to bear witness to the Queen.
Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Already in the midst of a legendary career and so far from finished.
Yeah, Charlotte Flair has proven to be ready for any type of battle.
And Charlotte oozes confidence like no other.
Well, Flair has made a career of living up to the moment, becoming the moment.
Or just the presence alone, Corey, serves as intimidation for her opponents.
And tonight, the Queen looks ready to take her throne yet again by force. Charlotte Flair is the owner of a career defined by landmark victories.
Every time she comes to the ring, Charlotte feels like she will win.
Because every fight Charlotte Flair takes part in feels like a main event.
Get ready to experience royalty.
Charlotte poised and ready to lay waste to anyone who steps to the throne.
Match underway, and Flair is ready as ever.
The Queen is always ready for action, Cole. It just comes with the territory. Charlotte was born and bred for this business and for greatness, and she reminds us all of that each and every time she steps foot in the ring.
Never short of ego or athleticism. Hopefully, we'll see more of the latter tonight.
But we can't ignore just how determined Io Sky is at all times. Determined to win, determined to take to the skies, and determined to simply be the best.
And you better have wings growing out of your back if you think you're going to be able to keep up with Io once she takes off.
Ooh. Oh my God!
Big counter by Sky.
She knew how to evade that.
Oh, what a roundhouse. Oh, straight forearm.
Into a double knee drop. Hit hard and straight into the pin.
And she kicks out.
Still too fresh to stay down. Got her with the knee. Oof.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
She counters it.
And into the collar and elbow.
Finds a way to get into a wrist lock of their own.
Switching into the side headlock. Quick transition here. Trying to find a way out and does so into a headlock. Switching things up, taking control of the waist here.
Can she do it here? The pin doesn't even last to a count of one.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count. She's coming too, and she's not going to like what comes next.
No way! Suicide dive! No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Io bursts to the top rope.
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Flying.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From up top, right onto the target outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
Corey, what's one of those intangible elements of Charlotte? From the top. Diving elbow drop right into the cover. She gets the shoulder up.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Setting up for something here.
Backbreaker.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. And a carefully placed knee to the face.
Countering the Queen. Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshair.
Look out. Nobody home. What an impact.
And now placed in the corner.
The Queen putting in the work in the corner, making the climb to the top rope. Moonsault, no.
The second time, standing moonsault.
That's why you don't step to the Queen.
And Io is in a daze. It could be the end for her soon.
Io moved at the right time.
Denied with an elbow.
Spinning heel kick. Climbing up to the top. Looking to go high risk.
Watching.
should have known better than to think the Queen was going to bow out there.
I don't think Io is going to let that kick out phase her. If anything, it added fuel to her fire.
Oh, a takedown.
And Sky felt the full force of that impact.
Looked like Charlotte was uncorked.
And here we go. Forcing her to break the hold here.
Submission applied too close to the ropes. Could be a critical mistake.
Oh, what a quick answer. Explodes through the chest with the stomp. She's bringing the fight outside.
Charlotte demanding respect. Whoa, you know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent.
The genius of the Sky might take flight.
From the top. The elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Turning it into a pin for the win. Kick out.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Going up high. What in the world?
This may pay off big time, or could lead to disaster.
I can't look.
Then don't. Everyone else enjoy. Avalanche Spanish fly.
Io doing whatever she has to. She's ready to defy. She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
And she fights it off.
She just won't stay down.
Ouch. Neck breaker. Return fire from Io. Oh, back elbow.
Uh-oh, Dragon Sleeper applied. This could be it.
This is the most compromising position she...
Showing the world just how much fight she's got left.
Io looking for a submission, face first.
Io Sky's got it locked in. The Koji clutch.
The Queen in serious danger.
She is trying to break out of this. Ooh, an elbow does the job.
Each competitor wants to prove that they are the toughest woman walking God's green earth.
I cannot believe the punishment these...
Charlotte looking to put this away. Shoulder up, shoulder up.
So close. That could have been it. Able to slip away. She managed to avoid that offense.
Ooh, accurate roundhouse.
Here's the pin attempt. Powers out. She powered out.
As close to 3 as you could possibly get without the bell ringing.
Shoulders are down. She kicks out with force.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark. And the energy in here is raising the hairs on the back of my neck.
Roundhouse kick. That was nasty.
She wants it one more time.
The genius of the Sky with a moonsault.
Io with the exclamation mark. Are we about to see it again? Oh, a moonsault by Io Sky.
Busting out the heavy artillery once again. You come at Charlotte Flair, you take your best shot. But the Queen isn't looking to relinquish her crown anytime soon.
I don't think Io is going to let that kick out phase her. If anything, it added fuel to her fire.
How in the world do these superstars have anything left at this point?
The arena's thinking the same thing. All eyes are focused on this moment.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. and just eating a knee on the reversal.
She's locked in, looking to go for something big. Flair delivering the chop, followed by natural selection. Can that finish? Io makes a cover.
Oh, kick out at 2.
The will of Io could never be put into question after kicking out of that predicament.
And Charlotte will have to go back to the drawing board and try to get things back where she wants them.
Got the leg. Boom! And screw. That'll tear your knee up.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
She's trying one more time.
Io Sky with an over the moonsault.
Sky can be looking to end this.
2 count. And she wins. That is a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Io Sky.
An unfortunate loss for Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte almost in denial of the result of this match.
Of course she is, Saxton. Clearly something must have gone wrong.